Should you say on Monday, at Monday, or in Monday? What about on August 15th or in August 15th? Days and dates cause massive confusion for English learners. In this chapter, we'll master on and learn exactly when to use it with time. Welcome back to our Prepositions of Time series. In the previous chapter, we learned at for exact clock times. Today, we'll learn on the preposition we use for specific days and dates on the calendar. On is used for specific days and dates on the calendar. Think of it as placing your finger on one particular day. It's more specific than months or years, but broader than exact clock times. For example, I start work on Monday. This means a specific day of the week. Monday, not Tuesday or Wednesday. We're pointing to one particular day on the calendar. Let's see the pattern clearly. At points to exact times on the clock. On points to specific days on the calendar. In covers longer periods like months, seasons, and years. Each preposition has its own time scale. We use on with all days of the week. I have yoga on Tuesday. The meeting is on Thursday. The party is on Saturday. Any day of the week needs on, never at or in. On is also used with specific dates. India celebrates Independence Day on August 15th. When you mention the number date, use on. On the 1st, on the 20th, on March 5th, all use on. A very common mistake is using in with days. Never say in Monday or at Friday. Days of the week always take on. Remember, if you can point to it on a calendar as a single day, use on. For example, my birthday is on June 10th. This shows a specific date that happens once per year. Birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays all use on when we mention the date. Here's an easy memory trick. Think of on as placing something on the calendar. Imagine physically putting your finger on a specific day. If you can circle one day on a calendar, use on. Now that the concept is clear, let's practice with real-world examples. Notice how on always connects to a specific day or date you can see on a calendar. Let's start with a weekly routine. We go to church on Sunday. This shows a regular activity that happens every Sunday. Even for repeated events, if it's tied to a specific day, we use on. Now, let's look at a special holiday. Christmas is on December 25th. We're naming both the month and the specific date. Together, they form one complete date expression, and we use on. Let's move to professional situations. The interview is on Friday. When scheduling appointments, meetings, or interviews, we always specify the day using on. It tells everyone exactly which day to prepare for. Now consider the start of something new. The new year begins on January 1st. This combines both the month name and the date number. Whenever you state the full date, on is your preposition. Let's look at educational settings. The exam is on Wednesday. Students need to know the exact day to prepare properly. Exam schedules always use on with days of the week. Now, imagine weekend plans. We're having a picnic on Saturday. Weekends are made of specific days, Saturday and Sunday. So we use on when planning weekend activities. Let's move to celebrations. Valentine's Day falls on February 14th. Some holidays have fixed dates every year. We describe when they occur using on plus the date. Now consider historical events. India gained independence on August 15, 1947. When stating complete historical dates, day, month, and year, we still use on. The on connects to the specific date, not the year. Let's look at regular schedules. I have yoga class on Mondays and Thursdays. Notice we can use on with multiple days. When activities repeat on specific days, on still applies. Finally, here's a travel example. We're flying on Tuesday, March 10th. This combines the day of the week and the specific date. Both elements work together, and we use on for this complete time reference. Let's recap the rules for on. First, use on with all days of the week, Monday through Sunday. Second, use on with specific dates, the 1st, the 15th, May 20th. Third, use on with complete date expressions that combine day, month, and date. Important, on does not work with times of day or years alone. Never say on morning or on 2026. Say in the morning and in 2026. On is specifically for days and dates, not broader periods. Here's your practice challenge. Look at your calendar or planner this week. For every appointment or event, say it aloud using on. I have a dentist appointment on Thursday. This practice makes on automatic and natural. Excellent progress. You now understand on the preposition for specific days and dates on the calendar. In the next chapter, we'll learn in, which we use for longer time periods like months, years, and seasons. Keep practicing and continue your English mastery journey.